Hi, Satyaprakash.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. So today let us walk through about the AWS basic services mock interview. I have prepared 10 questions here, and one by one I'll read it. You can answer whatever you know that. Okay. So
Okay.
what does AWS stands for?
Uh, Amazon Web Services, sir.
Okay. Second question. What is AWS?
AWS is the on-demand um, providing of um, cloud computing services like storage, computing, um, security, database, uh, um, DevOps, and all these kind of things, all
Okay.
available for rent by the
Hmm.
uh, from the AWS provider,
Hmm.
and they'll be paid according to only how much they use.
Okay. Okay. Fine. The third question is when was AWS launched?
It was launched in 2006, sir.
Okay, right. Fourth one, what are the main categories of AWS services?
Categories of AWS services: one is computing, two is storage, three is database, four is security, five is uh, um, what is this called? Network and content delivery, and sixth one is artificial intelligence and machine learning. Seventh is DevOps and monitoring.
Okay, right. Fifth question, what is AWS EC2?
EC2 stands for Elastic Compute, Compute Cloud.
Okay, what for it is used?
It is used for scaling the servers. Depending upon the amount of resources we need, we can scale the resources in AWS cloud.
No, EC2 is not used for scaling resources. Scaling resources,
Okay.
there is separate service called autoscaler. EC2
Okay.
is a kind of virtualized mission
Okay.
where virtualized service is called EC2. You can create
Hmm.
one virtual mission either we using Windows operating system or Linux operating system, and
Okay.
it can be of course it can be scaled vertically by adding many resources like CPUs, and it
Yeah.
can be added by hard disks like storage devices. That
Yeah.
kind of scaling can be happened, but it is not a
o-
scaling service. The terminology is totally different. Scaling service
Okay.
is auto scale is there. Okay.
Sure.
Next question, sixth one. What is AWS S3 used for?
One example for S3 full form is simple storage services, and it is used for things like storing and retrieving images, videos, and backups.
Okay. Seventh question, what is AWS Lambda?
Lambda is a serverless um, com- server that it manages by itself, and the uh, user can only not worry about the server and just focus on the uh, running the code.
Okay. Eighth one, what is the AWS free tier?
AWS free tier is resource given by AWS cloud for for a limited or depending upon the use, limited or unlimited resources uh, for us to use for cloud computing.
Okay. Okay, okay. Ninth one, what is the AWS global infrastructure?
AWS global infrastructure, it's global infrastructure is um, divided into regions of where the servers are placed in geographical locations. Those are called regions, and within the regions there is isolation and division of um, uh, hardware and software for I don't know how to say this. Yeah, it can be um, divided into availability zone depending upon the location.
Okay, 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 okay. So 10th question is, why do companies use AWS?
The first and foremost advantage is because it is its resources are scalable, and if uh, then they can be uh, paying for only for what they use. You getting my point, sir?
Yeah, yeah,
Hello?
right. Tell me, continue.
Yes, they pay only for what they use, and the data also is more secure because there are multiple availability zones which handle the data of the consumer, sorry, of the user. So if one server fails, he can quickly retrieve the data from the other servers that are there in the same zone.
Okay, good, good. You answered a very good way. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
So that's all today's mock interview on AWS. So we'll continue these mock interviews further.
Okay.
I'll stop recording.
Okay.